Just picked up a case of 40 for $30. Lordy, lordy, I just picked up a case of 40s. Lordy, 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 lordy. I just picked up some blueberries, a big old pint quart. Blueberries, I just picked up sun kiss. I didn't even take a sip. Been watching Slayer sober. I guess you relapsed again. Well, if you want to deal, you want to put yourself into some type of system, you have to believe in all the definitions and all the tie downs, and you got to go. It's like I always believe in alcohol. I was sober for, I was in the sense of AA and all that crap, 3 years. Nothing, no drugs except caffeine and any kind of, like things that may have been prescribed or something. But I drank a lot of caffeine. That's a drug. So in the sense of all that sober crap, what I hated about going to NA meetings and AA meetings is that there'd always be fucking cigarette breaks, and I'd be in an NA meeting, I'd be like, everyone here is so just dying to take a fucking cigarette break. And they'll just call it, who needs a cigarette break? Like, you mean we're in an NA meeting having to do with fucking, drugs? And yet everyone's jonesing so hard for some fucking nicotine that they're just like, everyone's jacked up on caffeine, and it's like, people would be like, oh, well, it's just cigarettes. It's just, it's just a cigarette. But it's fucking killing you, people. And yet we're in an NA meeting and you fucking gotta have a fucking nicotine break because it's killing you worse than maybe anything. And yet you call yourself, oh, I've been sober for 6 months, but I need a cigarette real bad. That's not sobriety. And I never believed, so I got sick of all that, and I said, fuck this. It's like, I'm not going to brainwash myself to think that I'm an alcoholic. I don't believe in alcoholism. I don't believe in racism. And all that ism shit is just a bunch of crap. I'll catch a little fucking buzz, do it, man. You don't need to get blackout drunk and become a fucking... So you're alcoholic, you can never stop at one. I stop at one all the fucking time. So I just was like, this isn't working for me, because I still was like, I'm not gonna blame drugs or alcohol for my problems. I do them to myself. Being sober doesn't mean you can't drink or use drugs or smoke pot. Smoke a cigarette for that fucking matter. But when it's starting to, where it just becomes like, look, I got some weed. I'm not joking to smoke that. Probably won't smoke that till tonight. I got chocolate. There's chocolate's a fucking, from chocolate to morphine, sugar is a fucking drug. It does the same goddamn thing. Anything. So it's like to say, I eat a piece of chocolate in the AA, NA program. It's okay to drink caffeine. It's okay to use that drug. It's okay to use nicotine. It's not a drug. Bullshit, it's a poison. I got whiskey right here. I don't need to slam the whole thing. I fucking had this for 3 days. It's hardly drank. I just didn't buy into it anymore. It was brainwashed, and it kept you down. Everyone, that tells people, oh, I'm an alcoholic. I'm a drug addict. I'm an alcoholic. So, that system doesn't work for me. It's too limiting in the scope. It's too big booky bullshit. And so, I watched Slayer sober, and it's just like, dude, using all the same old fucking turns and get busy dying. Let me take the cotton out of your mouth and put it in your ears and all that good stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna drink a 40 right now. Catch your buzz and get some work done. Got a video uploading right now. I had a hurricane. Malt liquor. I mean, this kid must be on Social Security. I don't think he works. How does he get by? Is he like per cap? Maybe he needs some fucking grief group. I don't know. It's just... feel for that kid. He takes it. He's so hard on himself, man. It's crazy. But you know, if that's the way, that's how it's gonna. If you put yourself into that scope of the limited, it's either gonna be this or that, and there's no other way it's gonna be. It's so cut and dry. There's no room to margin to get beyond that. You know, to get to the point where maybe I'm believing in something that's always going to make me. If you live within these definitions and these rules of engagement, you're only allowed so much room to be something that you're probably much more than that. And that's what I believe that you are. There's times where I just like... I don't know. It's like, you know, like racism, that whole idea of racism, that someone's better than someone else, and they say it's based in science. It's not. We're not that different to people just because of the color of our skin. And to think that you can even come up with a term like race, and that's all we have. That's what they want you to think is, oh, you're different. You're a different race of people. It's not that fucking different. It's not deserved how different we are to be a race. They've already proven that race, the whole idea of race, is just a scientific, stupid notion. Probably to perpetuate some type of slavery mentality. Slave people to this stuff. And, you know, I don't see how you can't, if racist people who say, and like the color of this, you can't use, all people want to say now is white, black, and then maybe brown. We never use yellow anymore as a term for people because it's bogus. White is bogus, black is bogus, brown is bogus. Any color to say, and then I have friends who are like half this or half that. It's just like, why even go there in the first place? Like, does it doesn't matter what the fucking color of your skin is? I'm a half-breed. Half-breed's more, you know, like easier to me to say, and I say it jokingly in a way because, you know, I have a Native American status. My mom's Native American and French, and my dad, I never even met my fucking dad. I'm a bastard. But I know he's not Native. From what I understand. But even it's like, you know, if I buy into the whole thing, I can say, well, I'm more white than I am Native American. I'm only considered a quarter, 5/16 Native. Everything else is white, Caucasian. It's like, I have a friend who says he's black, but his mom was white, but he always says I'm black, and sure he has dark skin, but I'm like, dude, you're a half breed like me. Why don't you say you're white too when your mom's white, but he never does? It's like, oh, I'm black, but no, you're more than that. And who gives a fuck if your skin is dark? It's like, you put me in the sun, my fucking. It's like I just doesn't make sense to me, and it's so easy to buy into it. It's so easy to go there, and people do it all the time, and we're caught up in that bullshit, and it's just gonna take. I don't know what it's gonna take. Why are we still fighting wars? Why are we teaching our kids, our babies, to grow up to like kill each other? For what? For territory? Because your skin's a different color? It's just like, doesn't cut it. I think people who are just sick and ill-tempered and mean-minded are just the ones perpetuating that crap. Power tripping. And you got Bill and the Proxy, Brianna, Earl Lace, people trying to butt their heads in their business. It's like, giving her a hard time. It's, never mind. None of your biz. You know. I guess people are so easy to judge. Give everyone a hard time. So, I'm eating blueberries, and they're actually pretty goddamn good. Look at that. It's a lot. Delicious. $4.59. Those are good. They brought them down price. They were like 5 something last week, but grab some blueberries, man. They're good for you. In a lot of ways, it's easy to get brainwashed into things, thinking things are like this, without ever even giving it a thought on how they got that way in the first place. But if you really, try to look at it, it's like how do people even believe in alcoholism? Because it didn't exist. You can't tell me like when did alcoholism become something until it became something in a scientific sense? I mean, I'm sure caveman got buzzed up all the time. They never were like, oh, I'm an alcoholic. They're just like, oh, I like a good buzz. It's okay. I mean, we're born with drugs inside of our body produces these amazing drugs. We have dopamine. We're just born with it. You can't criminalize me for that. And that's the way things kind of want to go. They're like, you're born this way, but yet it's a crime. Nature is a crime. So we have to change you. This is how you combat yourself. Fuck that. We should feel lucky we have all that stuff inside of us. And our brain is functionable enough to give us these pleasurable things. I mean, we're living orgasms. It's okay to fucking act like one. We're not some test tube baby. Oh my god, this wasn't arguing with them, but there's this one guy who's always like, "Oh yeah, I went to a picnic with my mom. I went to a picnic. My dad went to a picnic with my mom, and he was like, or yeah, my mom and dad went to a picnic, and I came with my dad, but I left with my mom." And I'm like, well, you kind of were, half of you was in your dad, and the other half was in your mom, and to make you two things, you know, the egg comes down the fallopian tube and goes into the uterus, and then the sperm goes in there, and these two have things, kaboom! After orgasming, hopefully at least one, or hopefully two, people got off, and then there you were. But and I was like, well, actually, you're half. You were half in your mom. And he's like, no. I'm like, well, then why didn't you just like come out of your dad? You know, your dad didn't like put your whole self. It takes two to tango, and they just wouldn't believe it. They're like, no, that's not the way it works. You fucking idiot, man. That is. There's half of the chromosome. There's like a half chromosome in your mom and the egg and the zygote and your another zygote. They bring that shit together, and just that the woman, you know, has the womb. That's why she's a womb man. So it's just like, never care about, you know, science that has a lot to offer. But a lot of science, you know, science doesn't backing the big book or any of that fucking shit. And it doesn't fucking work. Half the people are on dry drunks, miserable, running fucking AA meetings, acting like they're gods, and still womanizing and fucking trying to get laid and shit, blah blah blah. Doesn't work. Never will work. It's not enough. The program falls short, not you. You're much better than that. You're more than that. You're more than, way more than that. So my immediate goal here today, after I get done with this, I got my drill ready to go. I'm gonna move this TV. Built a bed frame here in the camper, so finally up off the ground. So much more comfortable. It's flat. It's fucking warm. TV's now basically right at the foot of the bed, so I'm gonna remove one shelf, take that off the wall, and then I'm going to bring the TV up basically to the ceiling, and then underneath that I will put shelving to hold it for this, so the TV can sit on it, and just kind of probably move that shelf, take that shelf off the wall, because I still have to put drywall over all this fucking shit. It's November. We had one snowfall. Just thinking out loud now. Take that shelf down. Gotta get up. There's a big, just bags of clothing back here. I can start filling in the wall areas. I still have to do the roof. Maybe try to do that today. Later it's going to be dry, but I'm going to wait till the height of the warmth outside. You know, what a definition to put on yourself, alcoholic. It's like the worst fucking thing. I mean, what does that do to your self-worth? If that's all you identify as in your whole entire scheme of your life. I'm an alcoholic. This is the way. I'm a drug addict. This is the way. Come on. I can only be so good. I'm stuck and I'm fucked and I can't just have one drink. What the fuck's the matter with you? What is your fucking real problem? Because if you were like, what would you have done before the whole alcoholic movement? I believe in alcoholism. Alcoholistic. You want to catch a little buzz to take the fucking edge off? Doesn't mean you have to drink yourself into oblivion, blackout, where you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And if you can't do that, then yeah, you got something going on, but you know, don't blame the alcohol. It's like you're not alcoholic. You're just fucking stupid. Because smarten up. No one goes around and calls themselves stupidism or dummism. Oh, I'm a dumbassism. I'm a dumb alcoholic. I'm a dumbaholic. I'm a stupaholic. You wouldn't do that, but that's all you're doing, really, calling yourself that. Smarten up. Like, what if there's a program that said, all right, we're going to put you someplace where you get a 40 a day. That's all you get, and you got to make a goddamn YouTube video. It's kind of like you getting in jail. That's all I get. So then what? You drink your 40 and then you're just like, ruins your whole life. You can't say you're sober. You can still be sober-minded and use things. I think that's where there's a crux and it needs some work on things. It's like, you're never going to be fucking clean of drugs that are in your system. They're made by your own body. No one ever says I'm a sunlight holic. Like, I like the night so much that it ruins my life. I'm a nightaholic. I mean, if you don't want to drink, you don't want to drink, but you don't have to use a whole fucking brainwashing program to do that. Maybe you just want like-minded people, but a lot of other reasons. Chocolate. Younger than. Yeah. Smoke breaks during any meetings. Most ridiculous thing ever. It's like so contradictory. Why don't you just be like, you need a cigarette? Go ahead, go fucking step out and have one. We don't have to fucking. What do you need a break for? To go do drugs during an AA meeting? Just go fucking smoke then. Go fucking slam a beer. Go fucking do what you gotta fucking do then. You don't have to take a goddamn break. Because not everyone smokes or does drugs during an AA meeting. Do they? Bogus. I used to live above an AA place. Souptown. Serenity Club, they call it. My apartment was right above that place. It was before they outlawed smoking in bars and shit. And that shit come right up to the floor, right up to the walls, and fucking, when they were having meetings, my apartment would just smell like fucking cigarette smoke. And I would go down there and be like, hey, can you guys quit smoking? It's going right into my fucking apartment. I'd look in there and I'd open the door and be like, hey, you guys. They'd be like, well, we got a fan on. I was like, well, you guys are smoking me out in my fucking apartment. And then that whole room would just be like puffing away. It's like, fucking idiots. Go have a fucking drink already. Anyway, I was so happy when I moved out of that apartment. I moved beyond into the back of the building above the lawyer office, which was next to Big Apple Bagels. This is where I was going to school. But they had outlawed during that time smoking, so in any like public places. So now up there at the club, you can't smoke in there. And so I noticed people would be like out front during their meetings, smoking cigarettes, just like a bunch of chooch, just a bunch of chooches. I hate it. Have a drink. Have a drink already. Yeah. Now I feel like smoking some weed. Probably roll one up here. Smoke some weed, and then I'm gonna start ranching, start carpentering it up. Yeah. It's a long day to hold it. And I don't know where Slayer Sober's mindset, apologizing to other people like they count on him. Like he was saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry for people who are counting on me to keep them sober, and who that now I messed up their program because I had a relapse." The audacity of him to even think that he go get some help. You're already fucked in the head. Unfuck your head, man. Maybe you'll have a chance, but nothing's working for you. You're falling short. You're stuck in that shit. You're never gonna be out of it unless you free yourself from that. But to think that you have something to do with other people's sobriety, that's pretty audacious. It seems like everybody's fucked and caught up in that shit. Fuck relapse. If that's what you give yourself to define your world, then you will have your world. It's not going to do anything to do with you. You put yourself there, you decided to latch onto it. That's all you'll get. I, on the other hand, have a creative choice in the matter. And this is what I choose, but this is my program and the way I do it. People outside who have that mentality of the blue book, the AA, and alcoholism, and narcolepsy, and all that shit are going to look at me and define me as how they think. Other people on the other side of the coin do whatever too, but I kind of lean towards the other way. I'm not gonna settle with the brainwash in the limited scope of any of that crap, because that's I just don't believe in that. No. It's very rare you can find totally sober, fucking teetotalers. I know teetotalers who think they're teetotalers, but yet who have their addictions. Their addictions, again, there I say it so easy, but they're the ones, they're like out there like, oh, I need a fucking cigarette, and they're like, oh, I don't do drugs. Bullshit. You fucking can't go fucking 10 minutes without a cigarette. It's a drug. How come you let cigarettes ride? You let nicotine ride, but everyone else is a fucking asshole? Huh? Let's see you try to quit your cigarettes. Teetotalers. Just horrible people. You know it. One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you one way or another. I'm gonna find you. I'll get you. One way or another. Maybe next week I'll get you. Antioxidant blueberries. I'm rolling up Alan Cam. Some marijuana. It's pretty good weed too. I don't know what it's called, but I think it's a sativa. Just by the way. Just by the way. Blah, 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 blah. Just by the wayside, by the roadside. Alright, I got 1 minute, 10 seconds to roll this up and take a talk. I'll get you. I'll complete.